All right, Pisces, here we go. Two fish, right? One of my favorites. I'm here with the Pisces parrot as well. I pulled some morning readings this morning, and there's a couple of signs I'm doing an update for, and you're one of them today. I just pulled a Cancer reading, very complicated reading. I'm hoping yours isn't as complicated, but your January reading was pretty complicated, so who knows? But I got a couple of things in my morning reads that came up, so I did a pre-shuffle on you, and here we are. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay, so what's going on here? Obviously something, I don't necessarily know too much has changed from your January reading, but then again, with the energies around, it's the Ace of Wands crossed by the Eight of Swords. Okay? It's, well, I'll just give it to you this way, in the surface energy. Just me talking to the universe, I'll show it to you. Eight of Swords crossing the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords crossed by the Moon, the Queen of Wands crossed by the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords bookending the Ace of Wands. It's someone who knows the truth, knows how they feel, and they're trying to hide the truth from themselves, but they can't. So again, there is some sort of energy that's coming towards you. And I say some sort because I got no indication here. I have an indication of someone in their head who's in their head about you, who probably told you we can't be together or we can't this or that, who's full of shit, who's hiding the truth from themselves. But I think what shows up net is the Queen of Wands. I think someone shows up and they tell you how they feel to a point to which they're comfortable in telling you. In other words, they reveal whatever the moon is hiding to the point that they can, or feel like they can, or feel comfortable doing. That said, let's see where we go here. You have a very powerful connection. Of all the sign angles in this cycle, you're what I call the most subtly powerful, right? It's very subtle, but it's really strong. It's like Superman, but Superman as Clark Kent, you know? It's like, how did he lift that car? That's just Clark Kent. It's like that kind of thing. Let's see where we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of two fish, the angle of Pisces. Let's see what we get here. This first card out is before the cut. So why the fuck are we here? So why are we here? That's why. Irresistible. Empress. Also, someone's feminine energy is balancing with their masculine energy internally. Somebody is wicked in their feels about you. Somebody misses you. Somebody is longing for you. Somebody who probably told you we can't be together. I get that all the time in the Pisces angle. Either way, they can't help but feel you. You're sticking out like a lit on fire tree in a dark field. Okay? It's really the easiest way I can put it. All right. What comes after that? I also want to point out the Empress energy is rooted. That's why it's a tree. It's very grounded energy. So while this person might be trying to hide from the truth about their feelings, that truth is so well rooted and so just, I don't know, it has such long-term potential compared to what they have, that it's impossible to ignore. That's why I say the energy is coming towards you. Whether they want to or not, I think they just do it on their terms, that's all, which I'm never happy with, and I'm right. Because that's the Ace of Wands that comes after it. It has to happen. I think it happens in a flash. It is a lot of passion, but this wand ties to the Queen of Wands from the pre-shuffle. So you have, it's what I said before I showed you this card. This card's backing up what I just said. So pay attention to what I just said. I'm shuffling the deck one last time. Here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of two fish. Pisces. Let's see where we go here. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Give me a reading, universe. All right. Okay. That's it. Won't let me go any further. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the High Priestess. It's the overall energy. There's a lot of secrets here. There's a lot underneath the carpet. What's fueling this? Six of Pentacles. See how my voice just got quiet? I didn't get quiet because I have to be quiet. I can yell if I want to, but it's a coming to term. It's a bit of a coming to terms with things. It probably has a lot to do with the energies around us right now, which I've been pulling on lately, so hopefully you watched my super random reading from the other day. There's a lot that they're keeping hidden. They want to share, but it's minor arcana. It backs up what I said about the Queen of Wands and that Ace of Wands after the cut. They're going to share what they're comfortable sharing or saying things to you, sharing feelings about how they feel, what's been kept secret, what they've been keeping close to their vest. Some of it. Only to a point to which they're comfortable. Okay? Which is fine, but I'm always skeptical of that. Right here is the energy around your connection. Right here is how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here is their soul. Right here is the hidden energy, the message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. And right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify everything. There's some universe cards at the end. I don't know if I need to extend this or not. But you might want to check out the Cancer reading. I don't know why I said that. I just did. I didn't use this deck either. So, energy around the connection. 6 Cups. Yeah. It's just a lot of past life energy. It's a lot of nostalgia that you can't place. The connection itself is shining bright. I have another tree. Okay? The connection itself, this ties to the Empress. All right? And this card, by the way, crosses that Empress before the cut. So again, they're hiding a lot of feelings for you. More than you even know about. This is especially true if they told you, we can't be together. You know, I'm staying with what I got, or whatever. That's eating at them a lot. The energy of your connection right now is your connection. It's there. It's a truth they can't ignore. It's not ignorable. There's a lot of nostalgia around it, thinking about you a lot, how they're behaving in the 3D. 10 of Cups. Dreaming about this connection, thinking about you, thinking about what they can and can't say, pretending that everything's okay on the surface in their own life, a whole lot of fairyland, you know, all of that. It makes sense. Absolutely. It makes sense because of what I said. In the surface, they're trying to deny a truth that can't be denied. The soul, bookending the soulmate connection. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. The energy is coming towards you. The Wheel of Fortune here turns everything. The soul opens up. Somebody's going to want to make this 10 of Cups a reality. This card makes this card all powerful. They're read together. Whatever nostalgia type energy is there, thinking back, not just about you, but feeling past life nostalgia, which is nostalgia, but you can't really place it. All of that, it's turning things. It's making things. The energy is incoming. All right? Someone who went away is returning. And they're returning from the soul. I see it with the High Priestess here. I just think they're only going to share to the point they're comfortable. I think there's a conversation coming, but I think it's a conversation where it's a bit of a head scratcher on some level, or maybe less than you thought it might be. I don't know. Or less than it needs to be. I'll put it that way. Hidden energy. Red with the 6 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody needs to make something right. Somebody needs to correct something. Okay, this is an energy of stability. And one of the things they're feeling in the nostalgia is you're the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You can't find those. All right? You're irreplaceable. But it's more than that. They can't find you elsewhere. This person here, I know from this 10 of Cups, has been trying to find a replacement because they have to come back and eat some crow with you on some level. Okay? This is nice. But it needs to be fixed. The King of Pentacles as an energy takes care of business, right? Everyone likes the King of Pentacles because the King of Pentacles thinks practically, gets things done, brings stability to situations. All this nostalgia, whether it's current life or past life or both, is eating this person alive, which is causing things to turn, causing their opinion to turn, causing their feelings to turn. And also, I picked up from the Empress, their feminine energy is balancing a bit with their masculine energy. And that ties to what I told you in a recent reading about how the energy itself is a spiritual journey. So it's really affecting your person on a high level. So I hope you paid attention to that super random I did the other day. Potential final outcome. That would be your extended if you want it for sure. Potential final outcome. Red with the 10 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Again, I said it. It's exactly what I said. The 5 of Wands is a bit of arguing with ourselves. How much do I share? How much do I bring up? High Priestess holds their cards close to the vest. How much? It is a conversation that's coming that might cause some conflict. It might. It's at the very least, somebody's internally conflicted about it. Or they're also internally conflicted at the end of the day about what their Ten of Cups is, what their happiness is. It's just somebody here. It's a conversation where they share, I don't want to say as little as possible, but enough that it leaves you wanting more. Okay? Let's just see where we go. Let's clarify. But the energy is coming towards you. The Wheel of Fortune here in the Soul position, red with a Six of Cups, is very powerful. Six of Cups, why is it here? Tell me about this. Let's clarify. Let's use the Light Seer deck. Let's do it. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why? Why? Okay. Yep, it's incoming. Incoming! Knight of Swords. Yep. Somebody's got something they want to say. I said it when I have to take the King of Pentacles into consideration. They're read together. And it's here. Somebody here has something to say. They want to set the record straight, straighten things out. It's something they blew off a lot. They're trying to deny that they need to, trying to hide from the feelings, but you can't. They can't hide from the fact that they want to say something to you. They've got something to say. And the energy is pushing them forward. Now, whether the 3D person comes with it or not is up to their free will, and this card proves that. They are in their head about this. All right? What's on top? Knight of Wands. Yeah. It's forward movement. It's just still talking about the same thing. It's backing up that it's one specific message for a good number of you. It's a bit of, I think I may have said this to you in the monthly reading. It feels the same if I didn't. It's a take back. I want to take something back that I said. Okay? Okay, now set the record straight. Something along those lines. And when they say it, they come in, say it, and they get out quickly. Both of these cards are like that. They come in, they get out. This is a specific message. This is an in and out energy. It backs up what I said about the Queen of Wands. I think you're going to talk to the Queen of Wands. It's a very self-serving, superficial conversation, but it at least accomplishes something. Anyway, why is the Knight of Wands here? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. There's an urgency here where someone feels like they need to do it before it's too late. Okay? That's what it says. That's what I get. It's a reliable energy. It is coming towards you. And it directly bookends whatever card falls here on top of the Wheel of Fortune. So keep that in mind. All right, let's go. 10 Cups. Tell me about the 10 Cups. Three of Wands. The environmental energy around them is you've shown this person a new idea of what happiness could be. They turn away from that and deny it quite a bit, but they're still there. It's a card. Look at it this way. She's a surfer. Okay, it's nighttime and she's still there, right? She showed up at the beach to want to go surfing, but she didn't. She got there about 11 in the morning, right? Bright sunlight, but she's still there at night. Never went in, but she's still there. They can't stop dreaming about the possibility, is one way I can phrase it. What's on top? Four of Pentacles. They again holding back. She's still there. She's still on the shore. She's not in the water. That said, why is Four of Pentacles here? Lovers. They're still there because it's a powerful connection. It's bled all the way into the 3D. Primary energy flow is 5D to 3D. This is 5D. This is 3D. It's game-changing energy for this person. You're life-changing for this person. All right. Why are they still there? Why is she still here? Because the lure of that water is very powerful. And that's where fish live, right? You're two fish. You live in the water, don't you? Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. I like this. This is a complete turnaround for this person. A lot of communication attached to this card. Why's the Wheel of Fortune here? Temperance. Hear how calm my voice is? Very, very, no, they know exactly what they want to do. They're not sure how they want to do it, but they know what they want to do. It's a very balanced energy. That's my mechanic angel on that card. The environmental energy around this soul is a mechanic who knows how they want to fix something, knows that they want to fix something, but they're not quite sure how they're going to get to the part. You know, maybe it's buried under a bunch of other parts and things like that. Again, it ties to that energy of how much do I say? How much do I open up? What's on top? Six of Pentacles. Ties exactly to this Six of Pentacles, which is with the High Priestess. Same thing, same message. How much do I open up? Somebody, they know exactly what they want to do. They want to open up. Why is Six Pentacles here? But how much? Eight Swords. Look, I'm not fucking around with you. This is a real deal here. Eight Swords, I said, bookends this. They're definitely coming. It's not enough to stop them. But there's a strong worry here that if they don't open up, it's going to be too late. There is an urgency here. That's why she's like this. She's anxious. It's urgency. There's some fear in there too. Well, there should be. This is very powerful. It's a very powerful connection. I told you. It's Clark Kent. He's still Superman. It's just Clark Kent. That's all. Why is the King of Pentacles here? What's the universe want to tell us? Now this is red with these cards. And that energy here, the energy of your connection. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Four of Swords. This ties me, it ties me to here for some reason. I'm reading this a lot as holding back Four of Swords, and I get sort of a Four of Swords type energy in this Four of Pentacles. I get it here. That was sort of a Freudian point, right? A Freudian slip point, but it is. These fours are tied together here. It's a bit of holding back. It's someone whose heart chakra is slowly healing, but it's more a realization. It's a healing energy. It's a realization that, again, they can't find you in any other place. You're very fucking different. I guess there's a lot of nostalgia here. I could feel it. What's on top? Page of Swords. Yeah. It's in and out because this person has a fear of screwing this up on some level. Because they already did. Why is the Page of Swords here? The Knight of Swords comes back. And again, these are red with these. This was the crossing card here. The Knight of Swords. That's why it's an in and out energy. This card just backs up what I said. We can't pull this one again. It's red with this one. And I said this one's the same as this one, the in and out energy. Yeah. They're afraid they're going to screw this up. So they're just going to come in and say what they need to say and get out. Okay. It's because they're in their head. Now, this may cause you to be in your head when this person shows up. I don't know. Why is the Five of Wands here? What's the final on this? Let's see. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why? Boy, this is much easier than Cancer's reading. This is easier energy to read than Cancer's reading. That was, I said, I think level 12 out of 10. Jesus. Now, this person knows what they want to do. They're not quite sure how they're going to do it. Or how much to say. But they're coming. It's very clear. This is a very reliable energy. This ain't enough to stop them. And they are worried about, too much time passing. Before it's too late. There's some sort of urgency here. I see it here. These are urgent. I'm in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out. They are afraid they're going to screw it up, though. Disappoint. But in this case, I read the energy as an energy that feels to me like someone's coming to talk to the King of Pentacles. There's only one rainbow buck with eight-point antlers, and I'm going to mess this whole thing up. And so they're in their head. And that causes them to hold back a little bit. Maybe front, like the Queen of Wands, right? Which in the animal deck is a rattlesnake. They rattle that rattle. A whole lot of rattling, not a lot of biting. Why is the Five of Wands here? What's the final on this? I'm still shuffling, but now we're done. There we go. The King of Pentacles. I was just talking about him. There he is again, the King of Pentacles. They're worried because they're coming to talk to the King of Pentacles. They're coming to talk to this card ties me back to here. It's what I just said. Rewind. They're coming to talk to the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. There's not a lot of those around. They told you we can't be together, I'm not interested, or whatever. They ran from you in some way, or you wouldn't be here. Or you're with this person and they're just not opening up to you. One or the other, they're afraid to. Because they might say something stupid and you might say, fuck off. Or maybe it's too late. All of this anxiety is coming up here. How much do I give? I need to give. I have to give before it's too fucking late. But how much do I say? What do I do? It's all because of how powerful your connection is. In close proximity, I've got a Lovers and a Six of Cups. That's magic. Okay? It's powerful. Deep, deep, deep soul, your connection is one of the most powerful in this cycle. I have told you that before. I will continue to tell you. They're in their head. The environmental energy is the King of Pentacles. How much do I say? Oh my God, I hope I don't fuck this up. The King of Pentacles is the shit. Wow. What's on top? The Four of Wands. Yeah. For some of you, your person might be married to another person. They might be in another relationship. There's some sort of stability on their side that they're worried talking to you is going to fuck up. And if you say no, then they fuck two things up, which is why they have a lot of fear and they're holding back. I got holding back here, I got holding back here, says the same thing. This whole set of cards says the same thing. In fact, all of it says the same thing. Why is the Four of Wands here? But this is what they want with you, the Four of Wands. But again, they're in their head about it because you're the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers, i.e. the King of Pentacles crossing, and they might screw it up. So they're going to come in, try not to screw it up, and then run and hide. It's like sending somebody a text, right? You send somebody a text, you're afraid of what they're going to say, so you don't look at it. You send it, and then you swipe it away. I'm not looking at that. I'm not going to look. I'll look when I'm ready. You go, you have a drink. If you smoke, you go outside, you have a smoke or something. You come back when you feel like you're ready to hear what that person has to say. It's all that kind of energy. And it's all very Queen of Wandsy. It really is. And Knight of Wandsy, and Knight of Swordsy. Ties perfectly. Why is the Four of Wands here? This card is why the Four of Wands is here, and it's red with the Lovers. See? There it is. That's a picture of your person. It's also you. Might leave you a little, huh? Where'd you go? What happened? But this is your person's energy. This is the incoming energy. They're being short-sighted in doing it this way. I said, it's fine if people want to come in this way and just say what they're comfortable with, kind of in and out kind of energy. But I'm always a little, I don't know, I'm always a little leery of it. Because it's self-sabotaging. If they want the Four of Wands with you, they got to open up. If they want the Four of Wands with you, they've got to speak. They've got to open up. This is a very powerful connection. You can't just come in short-sighted. And that's what's going to happen. It might cause some conflict, but that's what the energy reads right now. And in the current energy, they know what they want to do. They're just not sure how they're going to do it. Now, let me pull 3 cards from the universe. See what the universe has to tell you. My chair is making weird noises here. I might have to oil my chair. Every time I move, it goes, whoo, whoo. It's weird. Like I have an owl in the room or something. All right, here we go. And I don't. I just have a Pisces parrot who's patiently watching his Pisces reading. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. What else you want to tell Pisces, my 2 fish? What do you want to tell them? Okay. We always pull from the bottom here. 4 cups. Well, another 4. Ties to the holding back. 7 of Wands. The Magician. And the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands crossing the 7 Wands is the base energy. Again, it's a whole, this conversation, the universe wants to tell you there's communication coming. Okay, let's establish that. It's fairly, for most of you, this is a very reliable energy, the Knight of Wands. It's like saying, yeah, this is probably going to happen. Okay? It's like the weatherman telling you there's a 90% chance of rain. Right? You can be pretty sure you should bring your raincoat. Okay, fine. But this person here is just basically saying it's a whole lot of smoke and mirrors, this conversation. That's what this Magician energy is, smoke and mirrors. It's a whole lot of illusion. A cup that they told you they didn't want, or they ran from, or whatever it is, they're very disappointed by, they actually want it. But how they're going about it, even the universe thinks, is a little bit of smoke and mirrors. Now, it's because this person here, again, like I told you, afraid of failure. 10 wands, it's a real burden for this person, right, to stand up and fight for this. They're very defensive towards something. I don't know what it is specifically, what they're defensive toward. Could be a truth they have to tell you. There's something they're afraid to tell you. That's what I was going to say, and there it is, the Four of Pentacles. All right? Or it could be read because the Four of Pentacles is here, and the Lovers is here because that's here. Okay? Is this connection might scare them. Okay? You rattle this person. Because they, you know, in taking the scenario which I read for a good number of you, this person said, we can't be together. I'm going to stay with so-and-so. Or I'm going to keep my life this way. Keeping with that scenario, just looking at this energy, they got to now come back and tell you that, you know, I made a mistake and I was wrong, and people don't like to admit they're wrong. They want the full cup, but they're coming at it with a bit of smoke and mirrors. It's saying basically the same thing. I do want to, just for fun, I've got 10 wands. It's hard for this person. They're afraid probably of this connection, but they want to fix something. Again, repeating it. They want to fix something. The 6 of wands, they want victory before it's too fucking late. And they're being driven by some sort of higher power here. There's something, and I see it with the Wheel of Fortune in the soul. That's a powerful major arcana card. It's a 10. It's like 10s are the end dead end that lead to a new beginning. And this is a 10. 10s are the end and dead end that lead to a new beginning. This is saying the same thing. In the soul position, this 10, this Wheel of Fortune, is the universe saying you better get going before it's too late, which causes anxiety. So they know they want to give to it. They're not quite sure how. This 10 says the same thing. It really is that higher power energy I talked about in a recent reading. There's some sort of higher power in play here that's causing all of this. It's causing the Empress to just be dominant with the Emperor's feelings and thoughts and everything. It's all consuming. It really is. That's your reading. It is what it is. Allow it to play out. My advice to you is to just allow things to play out without struggling against the current too much. Don't pick a fight with them. Let them come in, say what they need to say, and then get out. Fine. They're going to come back. They're just scared about your reaction. That's all. That's all it is. And for some of them, they're holding back purely because they're afraid of the power of this connection, which I can dig. If you're used to driving a 90 horsepower little Volkswagen thingy, old Beetle from the 70s or something, you know, 60 horsepower, whatever they were, you get yourself in a 500 horsepower connection here, it can be a little scary. It really can. This is kind of scary to a good number of them. That said, that's your reading. It's nice. It's a pretty cut and dry, nice repeating message throughout. Straightforward reading. I hope this reading was helpful and a lot less complicated than your January reading, where things got pretty complicated there. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck, Pisces.